Imagine a person burdened by an enormous debt, one that they could never repay. They feel the weight of financial despair pressing down on them, knowing that no matter how hard they work, they will never be able to escape that debt. No matter how many hours they put in, the debt only seems to grow larger. They try to negotiate, to cut corners, but the reality is clear. They are trapped in a situation far beyond their control. This is a picture of our spiritual condition without God's grace. Then, one day, someone steps in, a generous friend or benefactor. They approach the person in debt and say, I've heard about your struggles, and I want to help. I'm paying off your entire debt. You don't owe anything anymore. The overwhelmed individual can hardly believe his ears. They didn't earn this help. It was offered freely, without strings attached. All they need to do is accept this incredible gift of grace. This act of generosity is a powerful analogy for Sola Gratia, the doctrine that teaches our salvation is entirely by God's grace alone. Just as the person in debt could do nothing to repay what he owed, we too cannot earn our way to our God's favor or repay our spiritual debt caused by sin. The truth is grounded in Scripture. In Ephesians 2, verses 8 and 9, we read, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. Our salvation is a gift that we can only receive, not earn." Sola Gratia reminds us that we are completely dependent on God's mercy. Romans 3:23 and 24 states, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and all are justified freely by His grace through the redemption that came by Jesus Christ." We can't escape the reality of our sin, but God, in His grace, has provided the way out. Just like that person whose debt was paid, we are invited to live in the freedom and joy that comes from knowing we are saved by grace alone. This grace transforms how we live, how we treat others, and how we approach life's challenges. So, let us rejoice in Sola Gratia, the grace that pays our debts, fills us with hope, and assures us of our place in God's family. Remember, it's not about what we can do. It's about what God has done for us.